Welcome everyone to the official beginning of the Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition playthrough. Last night we wrapped up Mass Effect 1, which was a pretty good time revisiting that, and today I'm really excited to jump into the second one. So with that said, let's go ahead and hit new game, import this character, and get right to it. Wow, wait, we actually hit level 51? I don't feel like we did, but that's a way higher. I guess I never really actually checked. Let's import character. We'll stick with the normal again. Auto level, I'll leave off for now, but I might end up turning it on for quad again like I did in the first one. All right, John Shepard, rank 51. Military specialization. I'll probably stick with Sentinel again. We actually changed. Oh. I double clicked and it just continued on. Well, I guess here we go.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
One month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence of the Reapers and Orbis machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations every 50,000 years have returned. To quell the rumors, the council has sent Commander Shepard and Normandy to wipe out pockets. The same thing happened as last time. I couldn't read it all.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard,
Liara, go. Now.
aye aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Jeez. All right, here we go. Get to the cockpit.
Mayday! Mayday! This is SSV Normandy!
Gonna need to bump down this controls just a little bit here. Go 35, 30.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Dude, this part was always so sick. Oh man. Almost there.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Not worth it, man.
Another attack. Watch the arm.
Okay. It's always such a wild intro in Mass Effect 2. You forget sometimes. What an opening, yeah, right? Wild. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the event of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? Sure. See the story so far.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren.
Good old
He'd been seen by
Saren.
one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly,
Boo the Council.
daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species.
And eyebrows.
Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novarian, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base,
I thought I got it wrong for a
I
second
realized
there.
just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign.
Yeah.
The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted.
Yes, it
We
was.
arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Awesome. That's so cool that they actually did that. Even though we just played Mass Effect 1 and we imported the character, it's still nice for anybody that didn't watch the first playthrough or wants to know the choices that we made.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
All right. So it just imports your character, but then you can still change again. Okay, so this is how it works. I see. Yeah, I went back and forth on saving the Council. I was up in the air on it. I think we're going to go Sentinel again, though. I really enjoyed the 50-50. Oh, did the game just crash? No. Not a clone, you're just rebuilt. Is it? Just okay, so it is still Shepard, but it's just for some reason I always thought it was a clone. All right, quick. We're going Sentinel again. Full survivor, Sentinel. That confirmed. Saved. Okay. Whew. Okay, so it actually they just bring him back to life.
Awareness of his surroundings.
For some reason I thought it was actually a clone.
I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Too close.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room.
Bro just wakes up in the worst situations possible. Every time.
Pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon.
Reload.
Doesn't have a thermal clip.
Okay, hold on. My settings change again? Let me try bumping it down to 0. Does that change it? Okay, that was too much of a abrupt. Yeah, it did save. So we're close, or we're good now. Yeah, it did an auto save, but I will do a regular save, yes. Okay. 190 points. We got 21 renegade points. All right. I'm going.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Wait, hold. Do we have an FOV this time? I mean, the FOV is a lot better this time around, but still. All right, let's just get to it. Door is locked.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try hold it. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Holy. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot smoother than Mass Effect 1's combat. This is one of the things I was kind of excited for. Yeah, we're just rocking normal.
Security mechs are closing in on your...
Wow, you're so much more accurate in
Nice
cover
work, Shepard.
now.
Coast is clear.
This game's got some nice autosave. The first one didn't have any autosave at all.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launch. Here come
Got
the
it.
mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
They've seen us.
Take the elevator down one
God
floor.
damn. Forgot about the grenade launcher.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got mech closing in on my position.
Hold, I know it's the other way, but I'm checking. Is it? Wait, which way is it actually?
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
Yeah, just casually run through the fire.
Process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Is that Steve Blum?
I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Sounds like him. Run! God damn.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. This project director.
Stop scrolling because I heard Spike. Missed the safe, did I? I got the one in that last room, but...
Might become a new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
That's okay.
Doing here?
Oh, Jacob.
Are you with Miranda? Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's nice being biotic and tech again.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power. That's it. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin.
Damn.
But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought he was. I guess I just misremembered. There's a lot in Mass Effect. It's easy to forget. Project Lazarus.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Alright.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we—
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. Service tunnels are this way.
All right. Did they change anything for Legendary Edition? Yeah, it pretty much includes like a bunch of graphics updates, modernizes the controls a good bit for each of them, smoothens like combat and everything. A decent list of stuff that it's done. All DLCs. You can get it for either free or like $5 at times.
Wilson, find us a lead. They found me. Help. Wilson, where are you?
Wilson, we're coming.
Hurry! They're out of control!
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Okay. I haven't actually like taken the time to listen to a lot of those, I think.
Shepard, down here!
Yo.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
I got the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. They both mentioned that twice. Move your cursor over the... Okay.
Wilson's hurt.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Oh, okay.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
Wow, that regen is quick. What the hell? Use overload?
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Chat, by the way, thank you for all the likes so far.
Down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Illusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
The Illusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Okay. Mass Effect 2 playthrough? Yes, indeed. Yeah, we just finished up Mass Effect 1 last night. And here we are. Kind of just passing time until Stalker 2 releases. But I think we'll keep it going. Oh, okay. We played as a Sentinel in the first one, playing as a Sentinel again in this one. Yeah, Steve Blum, I'm pretty sure is the voice actor for Wilson. What the hell? Oh boy. Crazy how much smoother the in-cover combat is compared to the last one. Highlight the individual nodes to find the matching symbols. Start bypass. Okay, it's been a little bit since I did this. Let's see. Got it. Okay, it's easy. I regen so fast, mine be going so slow. Might be because I'm a tech.
Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
The tech probably portion of the Sentinel probably regens shield a lot. Now this is a new game plus. I don't even know if there is new game plus.
Through here. We're almost at the...
Or if there was.
Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
Damn.
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Illusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Survivors?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
Damn.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Project.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the Illusive Man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Alright, we're good.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the Illusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Illusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Okay. 2 years?
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility, you had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
All right. Talk to the
Illusive
Illusive
Man is
Man.
waiting for you in the other room.
Another quick save. Is this armor just going to be persistent? All right, let's see what we actually have. This is what we're using right now. Is there any the tech armor, energy charged armor that boosts your shields and detonates a damaging energy wave when destroyed. You also get Defender, fine-tune your brain, making your powers more potent and efficient. And then we have Throw. Oh, I forgot that it breaks it down into like 4s. Purchase rank. Yeah, I'll go for some Defender. Because we get some recharge time. Oh wait, does this actually help with... Nice. TikTok. Okay. TikTok thinks I'm being inactive. This stuff helps with Renegade and all that. Chat, once again, thank you for all the likes so far. YouTube is Casas Plays, Twitch is Casas Plays TV. The entire playthrough of Mass Effect 1 is already up on YouTube already, by the way. We got 1 point left, and I can't use it on anything. But I'll save. Do an actual save as well.
I wouldn't keep the Illusive Man waiting.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yep, there he is. Wait, dude, I forgot about this. I forgot you can actually customize it too. I don't think we have many options yet. Maybe? Man, I wish that they gave these options in the first one. I remember back in the day, back in the day, I used to rock this all the time. I love that camo. It's too classic though to change. Like it's hard for me to actually change it here. Recon hood. Does this actually have a stat bonus? It does. Increased health by 5%. Increased health by 5%. Casual appearance. So official. What the hell? What is this outfit? I feel like it's Barrett from like Final Fantasy VII. I remember I used to rock this one too, but I probably rock the hoodie for the casual outfit. Ripped Shepherd versus normal Shepherd. Oh, you can put the helmet on for the boost and in gameplay make it invisible.
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Why me?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Level 4. All right. We got the job. Investigate the colony. Investigate the missing colonists. All right, let's see. I have enough. Yep, let me pick this rank up. Hey, what's up, country? Jacob's kind of... Yeah, he kind of is useless again. A little bit. Since I'm a sentinel, yeah, I cover both bases. All right, do we actually have the... I'm pressing J to do this, but... All right. So we got Prologue Awakening. And the other one... Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Let me grab this again. I'm going to try to follow that quest guide that I had from last time. Alright, so we'll investigate the missing colonists first. What's this one? Investigate the colony. Ship is waiting for you in the hangar bay to take you to Freedom's Progress. Import bonuses. Damn. Wait. So we got the level up mission summary. Holy. You've received the following bonuses for importing a level 51 character into Mass Effect 2. 130,000 credits, 2,000 XP, element 0. Dude, I forgot about all of the... Oh, no. Forgot about the resources. The grenade launcher, and then 11,000 credits.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Okay.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Here we go. Wait, so does it affect your... I didn't check that part. Does it affect my gun this time around? Yo, Nightfall, thank you for the sub there. A lot easier than landing and driving around, true. So, yeah, does Sentinel have any bonuses for weapons that you use? Or does it not matter? Because it seems like it doesn't matter for this one. Cryo. Yeah, that'll affect your... I mean, any pistol. Like in Mass Effect 1, it was you're better off with the pistol. But in this one, it doesn't seem like it matters. Cerberus officer. Alright. Get overload. Honestly, we'll do like each of these. Jacob. Up full. Okay. That works. Do it again. Wait, there's a walk? I didn't know there was a walk.
Field is
holster.
clear.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
No
use
signs
the
of battle.
companion guide for this one too. For any relevant companions. It covers all 3 games, so I might as well. Plus, I feel like it makes me use some of the companions that I don't like typically do.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the end. Warning, hostile forces engaged. Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Jeez. Do we have a keybind to... Oh, we have 2 pistols. Wait, what the heck?
Impact event.
God damn.
I should have recognized it.
Do we have Metagel? Because that's what I'm trying to check right now.
Someone reprogrammed him to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Hold on, let me check controls. Last time it was F to heal yourself. Don't feel like the sensitivity is really high. There's no instant heal. F is leave world, yeah. Okay.
That's all of them.
Our bypass. Oh, wait, phone slot. Yeah, we get Metagel right there. Unless if Metagel is used for Unity now or something.
Charge him up!
Oh, this thing is, the recoil on it is wild.
Stop right there! Praza, you said you'd let me handle
Allie.
this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Nice. Wait, so I'm trying to figure this out. It says in the... There should be an option for FOV, but I don't see it. Because I have the unofficial patch installed. But I'm trying to actually check where that's at. It says that there's typically another page that gets added. Unless if I'm just missing it. Because I do want to bump up the FOV just a little bit. Not under graphics. Calibration? No. Definitely wouldn't be under sound, though I might actually take a look at sound. I don't think they separate yet. Oh, wait, no, they do separate dialogue. Why do I have that so low? Key bindings. Gameplay. Nope. Yeah, I'm not seeing the mod menu. Oh well. Alright, one more save. I'll figure it out off stream.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Not too bad here, but just like a little bit extra. Console command, maybe? Oh god. Yeah, I just would need to know what the command actually is. Which I could look at it. It's supposed to add another option in the menu, though. That's the biggest thing.
All targets eliminated.
So that proves that the thing is working at
Use
least.
overload on him. Use overload on him.
You use overload on him, Jacob.
Enemy down. Enemy down.
Bro, it regens so insanely fast.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
I wonder if it's just because I imported my character, so we started at a like higher level or something. What the hell?
One left.
You're done.
There we go. One left.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point. Taking cover.
Sounds good.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Defense systems active.
Let's take him down.
Overload will take down their shields.
Blew himself up. Nice. Wait, reload.
Hostiles are cleared.
Yeah, now you tell me, Jacob. C is here. Let's get paid.
This looks
And
interesting.
heavy weapon ammo. Good, Tali?
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's
All right, I'm
probably
going.
somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Forgot I have to be on the lookout for that stuff here.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
Okay.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go Paragon, like we did with Mass Effect 1. Human.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Oh, we can ask about everybody? Yeah, I've played all the Mass Effect games before. We did a playthrough about like 2 years ago, but decided to go back to it. That's about Kaidan.
Where's Kaidan Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Rex?
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Tali, we just met.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian
Solus,
scientist.
man.
Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
Another soulless.
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
The SR-2 Normandy. So clean, man.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
I don't like the Cerberus colors. I agree. Yeah, it needs the classic one. Made it aboard the ship.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Happy to be
I've
here.
been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
I love how the opposite option. This is my ship. I make the call.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial
Edie.
intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Forgot.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright, relax, Jacob. Galaxy map, of course. Private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Okay. The armory, select weapons for the squad in the armory. The elevator. Captain's quarters, customize your appearance, tech lab. Okay. Yeah, man, it really is crazy seeing the upgrades from the first Mass Effect into this one. Huge difference. A cycle appearance? Or I forgot there's different appearances you can do. Huh. I mean, the other one's too classic. But it would be interesting running like that. Upgrades. We don't have any upgrades yet. Unread messages. Commander Shepard, banking agent. Thank you for banking with the Ascension Financial Services. Rendezvous with Katsumi Goto. Arc projector. Overlord, recon hood, Normandy crash site located. Yeah, we're gonna. One of the first things we're gonna do is go to the crash site. Lost contact with the survey ship. Deal with Zaid. Message from Anderson. Come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. He put us on top, and it's only fair we be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. It's spacious, true. Wait, was there anything else? Archived message. Okay. Scholar.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
All right. Okay, let me talk to Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I handle my own business.
Oh shit!
I understand.
That's not what I meant.
I won't bother you unless it's important.
I'm sorry.
Anything else,
No. That's not what I'm. It was a misclick, ma'am. It's so easy how like I went to this and then boom. Like it's not even in that area yet. How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Anything else?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No.
Okay, Kelly.
Yeah, I'm
Anything
playing
else?
on PC. All right, that's
That'll be
all.
all.
I ask.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Assemble a team. I love it. She's like, call me Kelly. I can just be like, no. Let's go talk to Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Damn.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Realistic, though. Okay. Yeah, this ship really does have a lot more space. It's nice that you don't have to walk around to get to the elevator.
What's this area of the ship?
This This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives
you can
sensor
just
data and
walk straight
coordinates
back.
gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Okay. Let's actually talk to Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Okay, yeah, so we keep the pistol and the heavy pistol again. But we do have the arc projector. I'll take that. Jacob. Those can be the same. Okay, same too. Of course, we gotta look around the ship first thing.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Illusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Yeah.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Sounds good. Okay. I like that these actually follow up and like have an end to it rather than just like going in circles and constantly again and again and again new questions. I mean, it's nice having that option too, but
what's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Illusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Illusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Illusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
yeah, it's super fast, quantum fast Wi-Fi.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a
Oh,
comm
shoot.
relay.
That's
In
the
addition
same thing.
to
Right.
contact 100 different worlds.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Cool. Oh, so yeah, the tech labs are closed for now. Go this way.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What did I now? Oh,
that'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
my bad. Oh, you actually have to mark it as red. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go down in a second. I was just checking to make sure there's nothing else here. Yeah, we haven't gone down here yet. Oh man, I forgot it separates it like this. Captain's quarters?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
You can check all your trophies. Kind of cool.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Okay. Get back downstairs. Go to the crew quarters. Probably not going to be many people here yet. Men's restroom. Nice. Oh, God. You know what's horrible? If you're just walking down the hallway here and you open that door, somebody could be sitting here, you know, just trying to relax. And it would just go right into the hallway. There's no privacy. That seems like a terrible spot for that to be in.
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Right. Women's restroom.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
My bad.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay. See what else. Dr.
Commander
Chakwas.
I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Commander. Okay. Fine, Brandy. I kind of remember that.
Is restricted.
That quest.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
Talk to the
sorry,
mess
Princess.
sergeant.
Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nah. Nah, I'm good.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Miranda's office.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Illusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Cerberus.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Ask about the Illusive Man.
What can you tell me about the Illusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Illusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
True.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Sounds good. Alright, I think that's pretty much everyone. Unless if there's anyone else on the floor below. Engineering? Go down here too. Monitor station.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity world.
That's all for now.
Logging you
down
out,
here.
Shepard.
I think just empty crew area for now. Yeah.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems.
Ken Donnelly?
This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with that.
No.
In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Let's ask about
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Okay.
Are you set up okay down here?
That's just the same thing.
Are you set up okay?
Outside of those.
I bet you could
Anything
find
else? Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
All right. Now we're good. Get back up to the command center. Save.
No messages for you, Commander.
That's good. All right, let's go do the Normandy crash site. Oh yeah, I forgot how this works. I forgot you actually like fly around like this. Whee!
We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant
Oh.
distance.
Oh my god, I forgot that there's fuel. Wait, really? Like at all?
We must purchase more fuel or use a mass relay, Shepard.
Oh, okay, we can use the mass relay. Where is it? Explore Normandy crash site. Oh, that just takes you to different... Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, we have to go. Fuel depot. Buy fuel. Man, I forgot about this. Holy. Okay.
Probe away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
How do we move the planet? Hold. And somewhere. Oh, oh. That's good.
Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Launching probe.
Damn.
Probe away.
I remember this is always pretty satisfying too.
Launching probe.
Although yes, it's a little tedious having to get the resources and stuff. It is kind of satisfying seeing the thing go like this.
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
This one.
Probe launched.
We got lucky with this being the first planet to check the orbit of. Alright, I think we're just about good. Oh. Except for that.
Launched.
Alright, scanner depleted. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not too bad because it actually does tell you how much you need. Or what is available. Wait for depleted, yeah. Alright. Get over to the Normandy crash site. Chat, once again, thank you for all the likes so far. Wherever you're watching, YouTube is Casas Plays, Twitch is Casas Plays TV. Appreciate all the support. We got a lot of Mass Effect to get through, and honestly, it's been fun coming back to this game. I've been wanting to do a playthrough for a while, and it kind of just worked out. Grab some more of this.
Away. Probe launched.
A little bit less here. Okay.
Probe launched.
It's almost out depleted.
Launching probe.
Already gonna need to buy more probes. Let me grab some of this. Because we don't have a lot of iridium. spot right there.
Launching probe.
Okay, now for the collectors. Cheatin armor research. Oh, I saw it.
Probe away.
Alright, that's fine. Oh, I backed out too far. Hold. Oh, is this the one we just did? Yeah, it is. We go to this planet. Unexplored. Good. We might as well do this early, because the earlier we do it, the down the line we won't have to do it as much. Especially as we're exploring.
Probe launched.
Oh. Good
Launching
spot.
probe.
Alright, I only got 2 probes left.
Probe away.
Holy.
Launching probe.
Alright, that was my last one. Yeah, I'll have to buy more next time. Cool. Let me get out here for a second. Alright, also, I'm going to grab a drink real quick because ads are about to run on Twitch if you are watching there. And if you haven't already used your Amazon Prime, it does help out a ton. If not, it's all good. You're about to get hit with ads. I'll be back in like 2 seconds, 2 minutes, something around there between those two, and then we'll continue on. So I will be right back. And again, YouTube is Casas Plays, Twitch is Casas Plays TV. Hey, Gage, thank you for all the likes there. All right. Now we can actually get to the Normandy. I appreciate that. Okay. Altera. Enter
I
orbit.
have detected an anomaly.
Oh yeah, doesn't it? How does this one work? Oh no.
I have detected an anomaly.
Wait, do I need the... Oh shoot. I need probes in order to even get to the mission. Crap. Well, I guess we're going back. Get back to the mass relay.
We have used half our fuel.
Okay. Damn, I really screwed myself then. Oh, they're pretty cheap. They only cost 100 credits each. Kind of hard finding all. Yeah, I feel like I kind of remember that a bit. Trying to get them all. Oh, unexplored. Wait, you can explore this. Oh, there's another planet. All right, hold on. I won't use all of them. I'll keep like 10. But might as well do this.
Launching probe.
We're almost capped on palladium. I mean, platinum. Wait for that spike. There it is.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Iridium.
Launching probe.
Okay, that's good enough. Getting sidetracked.
I have detected an anomaly.
Start the scanner.
Probe away.
Oh, find the what? Oh,
Probe away.
that's how it worked. Again, I forgot.
Something on our sensors.
Okay, we'll go land in a second. Let me clear all this first.
Launching probe.
Holy. Something about seeing that skyrocket like that is so good.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Okay. We'll go land in a second.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Okay, I forgot how satisfying this kind of is.
Launching probe.
I think the biggest problem I did probably during like some of my initial playthroughs of this is I probably waited to do it for like the last thing.
Probe away.
But I think if we spread this out like throughout the missions and all that, we'll be fine. Especially being able to get all the upgrades for the ship. Okay, it still says moderate, but...
Probe away.
I know there's a spot that it would spike. There it is. That's the one. Depleted. Boom. Okay. Go land. Explore the crash site. I kind of remember this too. Press F to place the monument. Oh, saw it for a second. The original ship, man. So this is where it landed 2 years later. Oh, see one over there. One over there. Normandy SR-2. Oh, I actually have an objective here. Kind of nice that they flash like that. Oh, let's see the next one. This is the bridge. Damn, this thing really fell apart all over. Crazy. Run, Shepard, run. Oh. They definitely set the vibe here. There's the Mako. Let's see. We get a memorial for this thing. It's interesting that he pulls out his weapons. That way you could get up, like climb up. Ooh, the old galaxy map. Datapad. Spoke to Commander about this. I corrupt all these damn aliens aboard and Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust. Is this? I understand. I would babysit my children already, but I suppose that's not so bad. Unrecoverable data. How blind I was this time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say, corrupt eye for any member on this crew, regardless of what world that they were born on. Is that Presley? Oh, it is Presley. Oh, look at that. He came around. Did Presley? I guess Presley died on there, though. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was found. Oh. Element 0. Nice. The armor is such an upgrade in the second one. It's so good, actually. Oh, these can have dog tags in them too. Did not know that. Whoops. Oh, wants me to return to the Normandy. Probably all those fragile things then. Yeah, I didn't realize that they could have one too. There. That's 18. You only need 2 more. Uh-oh. 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 I can't move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Whew. Okay. Okay, that had me nervous there for a second. We're good, we're good. There's another element 0 right here. Where's the final crate at? The data pad. Wait, is that one of the pods? I'm surprised that doesn't give me like a flashback or something. Missing one dog tag. We already went in there. Oh. Okay. He took his pistol out as if he wanted to shoot something. Come on, just one more dog tag. Where's it at? Is there a crate to destroy back here? Did I miss? Got all the ones there. Alright, we're doing the rounds again. Oh, there it is. That's all 20. Is there a keybind to automatically open the journal? Not J. Yeah, I don't see any. You just gotta hit escape. Find the couplings. Overlord. I didn't upgrade myself yet. Required tech armor rank 2. Defender evolves into one of the following. Further reduce the power recharging time and increase Paragon and Renegade scores. Slightly reduces power recharging time and increases damage inflicted by your powers. That costs 4 squad points. I'll upgrade throw. All right, back to the Normandy. Nice. Got a good amount there. All right, let's see what's next up on our list here. So after that, we're gonna go do Dossier the Veteran. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe doing Defender too. To get those Paragon points. So I might save the remainder points that I get for that.
Launching probe.
Grab everything we can here while we are here.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Man, we are doing so good on these resources right now. Wait.
Probe away.
Yeah, we definitely want to have the option. I should have saved my... I was thinking about it, but I was like, maybe I'll do an upgrade for now. But oh well.
Probe away.
Completed. Okay. We explored this place 100%. Was this the one that I... Was that good? Ooh.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Ooh. Bunch of Element Zero.
In research projects, Element Zero is used for bioamp and Omni tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
Holy. Okay. All right.
Away. Launching probe.
All right, that's my last probe. I went down the moderate. All right. Let's get back out there. Let me see. What would be the other... Now I'm kind of like...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
All right, let's see. Try new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, research them in the research terminal. We don't have that area unlocked yet. Normandy crash site data received. Admiral Hackett. The Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found on the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you have provided peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. What are the optional or missions that we have? The FBA couplings. Go to Omega. Go to the Citadel. Find Brandy, Overlord. Yeah, some of these I don't want to do just yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, back to the plan, the veteran. We're going to Omega. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna rock her other appearance. We'll level up there. Yeah, I might have squad automatically level up again. It's kind of like whatever.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
All right,
I'm
relax.
receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Omega Market, Ken Salvage, Harriet's Emporium. Damn, I forgot about this place. It's huge. Okay. So we're going to meet Zaid. Travel to Omega and pick up the infamous mercenary Zaid.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Before we go, let's see, is it this way to the market? Yep.
The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces.
End is not humans. Applies on galactic purity. You, sir.
My bad.
You.
District
Planning
Guard.
is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll wait to do that. We'll have to come back though. Want to try going to the marketplace first?
Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
Talk to Harrod.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
Okay. We got the visor, the guest ship, capacitor, chest plate, hack module. Doubles the time limit for the hack. Damn. Terminus armor. The Black Storm. The Terminus armor looks sick. Only 12k. I'll buy the hack module.
Now what's this?
You know what? I'll buy the guest ship too. Okay.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Hey, okay. I'm glad I talked to them first. Turian Cruiser. So cheap, I might as well. Scram Pulsar, increased damage by 10%, improves sniper rifles for your entire squad. 50,000. Alien Magazine, it's 4 credits. You know what? Sure. Faster helm. Blood Dragon armor, man. Of course. Even if I don't use it, I gotta get it. The classic there.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles.
Where's the other 10 salvage?
Vessels that rapidly retreated. The council has pledged a full investigation.
So, yes.
4 months left until the entertainment event of the century. Becky Burnett.
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Damn.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Talk to this guy.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way. But I couldn't let you do that.
1,000?
This is my mistake.
That's
on
it?
my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
No.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
What happens to the rest of his stock? Do I get it for free? No? Oh, okay. There's the couplings. Heavy weave skin. Shotgun damage. The Maddock. Get the plasma shotgun. Man, that's 75,000. I don't really want to drop that just yet. Now we just handed out money. Hey, he did it for his pilgrimage. You never know. It's 1,000. We'll be all right.
Where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood, the scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to lead gangs and to join them in.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in.
Go party. Kylan.
What are you looking at?
Whoa.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Damn. He was ready to throw it all down. Ooh. All right. Look at those eyes. Wait, how far does this actually go? Kind of cool. Dude, the vibe of this place is always so good. I thought they were on fire for a second there. My bad. Alright, where's we do have to go talk to Arya. Up the stairs. Alright, there's Arya.
That's close enough.
Chill. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody calm down.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Fair enough.
So, what can I do for you?
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What about you?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'll ask for
I'm looking
now.
for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Okay. Yeah, we need to go get Zaid before these... I think it's over by the transport depot. Because we need him for that. That's where I'm trying to... I mean, we don't need him, but I'm going to bring him. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite club on Omega.
Come on, let me in.
True. I think he's somewhere around here. Be to the left.
You've let 10 people in while I'm...
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha task force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
Okay. Is that him? No, that's a Batarian. Honestly, going through Mass Effect again makes me excited for my Star Wars Old Republic playthrough. Did I miss? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? He's right here. I walked right past him.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it.
Damn.
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Yo, what's up, Reaper? Got me wanting to play all 3 of them again. I mean, it's never a bad time.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your Illusive Man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the Illusive Man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
You can do that.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Damn.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay. Hold on, let me go, So that is our friend the veteran. Next, we're going to do the professor, which if I'm thinking correctly, that's Morden. And we're going to bring, for the professor, Miranda and Zaid. Yeah, I get back onto... Oh, nice. Oh, that's sick. So you can just grab them like this. Miranda and Zaid. You check this. Can't do anything else there. This is name. Yeah, you can use the matlock. Cool. Do a quick save. ABC, thank you for the sub there. Alright, so we're going to the quarantine zone for Morden.
was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams.
We'll bang, okay? Yo, what's up, Master Sandwich? Can I get you a letter so you can get off my back?
Complaining is pointless, human. Did you forget already? I told you, this district is under quarantine until the plague has run its course.
I'm going in.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
In and I'll do it.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been a little bit since I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, man. Are you kidding? If I came over here too, it would just let me choose them. That's nice to know, though. All right, Miranda and Zaid. We'll do auto. Fine with me. Same thing. All right, let's get in there. We do a manual save too. Yeah, I can't wait. Right, like first thing I'm doing after I end the stream is getting this FOV mod installed just to bump it up a little bit. It's so close again.
Don't shoot. They're cleared to come in.
I
We're done
almost
here.
shot. I was so close to shooting.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Torture shooting anything that moves.
They've seen us.
Hell yeah!
Never fail!
Take control of this most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad
Good.
enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
What did I do for you? What did I do to
Is
you?
there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Goodbye, human. Bank terminal? Hell yeah. Match the segments. Okay, start that. Oh, all right. God. No. Two lines. No. This. Got it. I forgot about that one. That's a little tricky. The door to bypass there, power cells. Nice. Whoa.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
That's the first one. What about the last one?
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Damn. Yeah, you get to do these same puzzles 100 times. So yeah, that's the only. Whatever. I mean, can you bypass it with Omnigel like you could in the last one? These aren't. This one's not too bad though. Like this one's really fast. Oh, you can bypass them with a mod? Of course. I mean, that makes sense. You can pretty much bypass anything. Objectives that way. Ooh, there's some enemies.
Watch out! There we go!
Dude, my abilities regen so insanely fast. I mean, I'm not complaining. I almost feel like it's like sped up or something. The objective's the opposite way.
Oh, thank God, you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us. Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morton's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morton's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morton's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Okay. Let me grab the wall safe while we're here. Med kit down there. All right, let's go.
This might be useful.
Modified assault rifle, nice. A weapon upgrade. Try going up here.
Firing an impact shot.
Damn.
We've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
Got a little rough there for a second. The door down here. With a card.
Wipe them up.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Rearming.
Morton's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Morden! That's not you. Where are you? Batarian patient.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Damn.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Hey, I'm not looking for trouble.
Morton saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on suppoxy. Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramp in the Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Hold on.
Senescence is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Too unstable.
Metagel capacity increased. Nice.
No, demonizing toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers. Not scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe. Looking for someone. Yes. But who?
Relax, Morton. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Kyle of Morton. Yeah, man, me too. He's such a good character. He's funny too. Have you ever done a KOTOR playthrough on your channel? No. And to be honest, I've never played KOTOR 1 or 2 all the way through. Because I never got it running properly. It's one of those games that every time I've tried running it, I just always have issues with, like, trying to get it to run properly. Every single time. I'm on a different PC than last time, so there's a chance I could actually try it. Maybe. We'll see.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Awesome. No.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
M6 Carnifex hand cannon acquired. The following squad members are now able to use this weapon. Shepard, Jacob, and Miranda. Nice. Grab all the materials here. Power cells. KOTOR 2 runs well because it got patched in 2015. KOTOR 1 not so much. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again on this PC because I am on a different one. Back then, I think I was using scaling too. But now I don't use any scaling for, like, desktop, so... That could be a fun playthrough. Especially, I don't know if we'd have enough time, but... there's a chance. You can play... Yeah, I know. That's what's crazy. You can play it on, like, your phone and stuff. Is the Carnifex better? Upgrades the Predator heavy pistol. Guess we could try it. Alright. Oh.
It's
Seen it.
Hold on, let me check this. Cure the plague, get to the environmental control supply and deliver the cure into the air supply.
Taking heavy fire.
Now let's finish you off.
Damn, they hit hard.
Enemy down.
Be right there.
After you.
That one hit.
It seems like when combat starts, my abilities have faster regen, but then as we get into combat longer, it lasts less. That's what I'm noticing here, at least. Damn.
This will put him down.
Yo, this is sick. I hate this submachine gun so much. This pistol is so inaccurate. Alright. Okay, pack this. Oh, I saw it. Oh man. One. Got it. Everybody's out here coughing.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
Spider-Man.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Of course, Yuri.
Got
of
it.
course.
With you.
Lead the way.
Oh no, we're running into
That's
this.
it?
Bro, what is this bug? It's in this one too? Are you kidding me? What is happening? Hold on. I just want to see if there's like any like there any way to fix when he gets stuck? You have to fix position your camera so that it's behind Shepard and keep pressing the button to holster and unholster your weapon. Wait, really? I mean, it fixed itself right after. That's such a weird... That happened in the first one. Haven't had that happen? Yeah, I don't know why that seems to be like a reoccurring thing for me. I never had that in my first playthrough.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna turn the shooting down a little bit.
That was pretty.
Incoming!
Firing an impact shot.
Ouch. I hate how little ammo the other pistol has. Oh, shoot. What the hell?
I got it.
Save again.
This'll put him down.
Enemy down! The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
Got it.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What did the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Not afraid of you.
Firing an impact shot.
Watch out!
Hell of a shot.
He gasped!
Oh my god.
Control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Just dodged that last second there.
Excellent. The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Down you go. This'll put him down.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Firing now.
This pistol is great, but the amount of ammo it holds is insane. Ran out of ammo again.
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
Oh, okay, we gotta do both.
Firing an impact shot.
Yeah, lost shield.
Keep moving. Oh God. That's crazy. I'm out of ammo. Alright, I'm moving. I'm moving.
Sit down.
I'll just run into it.
Both fans are online. Morden should be pleased.
Hey.
Environmental systems engaged.
Oh, nice.
Airborne viral levels dropping, patients improving, Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
Will you join?
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll leave.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
We're still going to be getting back onto that place again, though. Onto Omega. But we'll at least go back. We can also check in with them.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Illusive Man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You know?
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the Illusive Man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
All right. Not bad. Inferno armor. We got a lot of armors now for research available. Yeesh. Eviscerator shotgun. So much research unlocked. Holy. Metagel capacity. Cool. All right, chat. Well, we are actually going to chill here for now because I'm a little tired tonight. We went for a decent amount. A little bit longer than I usually like to do for part ones, but that's okay. For now, that's it though. If you guys did enjoy it, again, leaving a like on the YouTube video really helps out a ton. I appreciate all the support so far. All of my Mass Effect 1 playthrough is already up on YouTube if you want to watch any of that. It's youtube.com/CasasPlays. Twitch is CasasPlays TV. Join the Discord too if you want announcements anytime I go live or post new videos. I will be back on tomorrow morning. I've been sleeping in a little bit too much because I've been, I don't know, just really tired lately. So I should be up tomorrow though. We'll make some more progress, about 2-ish hours, and then we'll take the day from there. So again, thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. Have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.